Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're jumping into a series of special exercises that are designed to make your brain healthier, sharper, and way more focused. And listen, we're not talking about the usual stuff like meditation. Nope, these are actual, fun challenges you can get into anytime.
So you might be sitting there thinking, hey, my brain's already in pretty great shape, and that's awesome. But even the sharpest tool needs a little honing now and then. So let's put it to the test and see if we can kick it up a notch.
All right, let's get right into it. I want you to think of the next few minutes as a high-intensity gym session, but for your brain. We're about to put it through its paces with some seriously fun and challenging drills.
So we're kicking things off with 2 drills that are really going to push your brain's limits. This first part, it's all about speed, it's about perception, and how fast you can process information when you're under the gun.
First up, we've got the Schulte Table. Yeah, that's S-C-H-U-L-T. This whole exercise is designed to fire up your cognitive abilities and really test how fast you can process information. It's a perfect warm-up for your brain.
Okay, the rules are pretty straightforward. You're going to see a table with numbers from 1 to 36 all jumbled up. Here's the key. You have to keep your eyes locked on the center of the screen and use your peripheral vision to find all the numbers in order from 1 all the way up to 36.
And here's the catch. You've only got 40 seconds to pull it off. So we're going to throw a timer up on the screen. Remember, focus on the center, use that peripheral vision. You ready? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go.
And time's up. So, how'd you do? If you found that tough, hey, you are not alone. That is a legitimately difficult task. But here's the good news. The more you practice, the faster your brain will get at processing information, and your peripheral vision will get a serious boost. If you want to try more, just search for Schulte Table online. You'll find tons of them. Okay, on to our next focus drill. This one's a classic. You're going to see words written in different colors. The trick is, you have to say the color of the ink out loud, not the word itself. So just like you see here, if the word red is written in blue, you say blue. Simple, right? We'll see.
It sounds so easy, but that little battle inside your head is what it's all about. It's forcing your brain to work differently, and man, is it powerful. This little drill strengthens your memory, sharpens your focus, and can even make you a better multitasker. That little pause you feel before you say the color, that's your brain literally rewiring itself and getting stronger. It's neuroplasticity in action.
All right, that was a great warm-up. Now let's move into part 2. This is where we start connecting the mind and the body. These next exercises are all about flexing those super important neural pathways that link what you think with what you do. So in this section, we're going to hit 3 things: doing some tasks blindfolded, a pretty tricky hand coordination drill, and something super simple, just using your non-dominant hand.
First up, blindfold tasks. Just by closing your eyes while you do something totally normal, you're forcing your brain to switch gears. It has to rely on spatial memory instead of your eyes. So you could try writing your name, drawing a quick circle, or even typing a message on your phone, all with your eyes shut.
You know what? Let's try this right now. Go ahead, pause, and try to type your name in the comments with your eyes closed. Feeling brave? Try your full name. Let's see how it turns out.
All right, next up is a real coordination challenge. Here's what you do. With your right hand, make it 2 sign, like a peace sign. Got it? Okay. Now, with your left hand, make the OK sign. Now, here comes the fun part. You have to switch them at the exact same time. So your left hand goes to the 2 and your right goes to OK. The goal? Do that 10 times in a row without messing up.
And to really put the pressure on, you've only got 20 seconds to nail all 10 switches. We're putting a timer on the screen. Trust me, it's way harder than it looks. You ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, our 5th exercise is so simple, but man is it powerful. All you have to do is start doing everyday things with your non-dominant hand. Yeah, that's it. Try brushing your teeth with your other hand, or writing a quick note, or even eating. That tiny change forces your brain to build brand new neural pathways, and it really strengthens that communication between your brain and your body.
All right, awesome work. We've hit the high-intensity drills, we've done the mind-body connection stuff. Now it's time for our cool-down. This last part is all about building those long-term habits, the lifestyle changes that are going to keep your brain healthy for the long haul.
We hear all the time about how games can be addictive, right? But the research is pretty clear. The right kind of brain games can actually make you better at making decisions and improve your memory. The whole trick is just choosing your games wisely.
And this is a really important point.
We're talking about games that make you think, that require strategy and logic, things like Sudoku, chess, riddles, and puzzles. Those are fantastic. But you gotta be a little careful with those super addictive mobile games that are more about reflexes than actual thought. If you want some good ones to try, check out sites like Lumosity. They have a ton of great free exercises. And that brings us to our final exercise, cutting back on how much we depend on technology. I mean, think about it. Every single time you let your phone remember a number for you, or you use it to calculate a tip, you're basically outsourcing a job your brain is perfectly capable of doing. When you do those things yourself, it's like a mini workout that keeps your brain strong. So how do you do this? It's easy. Before you write down your to-do list, just try to remember everything on it first. Do some simple math in your head instead of immediately grabbing your phone. Or, hey, here's a throwback. Try to actually memorize a friend's phone number. These little acts of self-reliance are what strengthen your memory and make your brain actually work for it.
Look, if you take one single thing away from all of this today, let it be this. A challenged brain is a growing brain. That's the whole point. Every single thing we did, from those fast-paced drills to just using your other hand, it's all about building new connections in your brain. You have to challenge it to make it grow.
So there you have it. That was your full cognitive workout. We started with some high-intensity focus drills, then we moved on to strengthening those mind-body links, and we wrapped it all up with some long-term habits that'll keep you sharp for years.
And that leaves me with one final question for you. After all this, what's the first small thing you're going to do today without your phone? What's the first task you're going to take back for your own brain? Think about it.